Hey guys, what else we got going on? Bought this front receiver mount. This is from Curt, and it's for the JT and JL. And I've got a receiver mount winch, and the reason I went with that is you can see my other video. This will mount to the rear. If you're ever recovering yourself out of snow, you're usually in too deep, so you got to pull yourself backwards. With the advantage of a rear mount too is if you have like a trailer and you're trying to pull a vehicle up on it, it's good for that. Front mounts are really for just self-recovery. I want to be able to do that too, but primarily it's going to be used for loading vehicles on trailers and snow recovery on the rear. But for an extra, I forget what this was, 100 and something bucks, I'll have a front. The other advantage of a front mount too is you could do put a basket on here, or fishing pole holders, or all kinds of, any kind of 2-inch receiver mount stuff. It's rated at 2,500 pounds. The winch is 9,500. Is that a problem? Not really, because you're not going to tow 2,500 pounds with this. That's a dynamic rating, not a static rating. So that's for highway speeds, crash testing, that kind of stuff. You're not doing that. All you're gonna do is self-recover with this. The truck weighs 5,000 pounds. So if I hook to one of the hooks and back and double that, it's just not, it's not gonna break. It should be plenty strong enough. So it's gotta come off. This air dam's got to come off on the bottom. There's about a dozen body clips there, and then we'll see how it mounts up. I haven't seen anybody mount this. This is why I'm making a video. All right, we got the air dam off, and I got to pull this front steel fascia off. This is going to go away 16 millimeter, and then it's going to be 18 millimeter for the new hardware. And the instructions that come with it are pretty good. They tell you what sizes you need and everything and how it goes up. And I should have this up in a minute. Okay, so these are a real pain in the ass to install. And this is the trick to doing it. This is a piece of welding wire or any thin wire I have. And you go around the bolt a couple times. And then what you do is you feed the wire through and then you pull the whole thing through. Otherwise, you just can't get your hands in there. The difference between having this trick and not is maybe going to save you half an hour, and a lot of curse words. A lot of money in the curse jar. This wire will save you. All right, it's in. And one thing I want everybody to notice, when you buy it, it's got this 3,500 pound rating here, but it's actually 9,000 pounds on a pull. So it is rated for a winch. It's just when I bought it, I knew that it was going to be good enough, but it wasn't advertised that way. If you could see it, it sits just below the bumper, and so lower than you would have a regular winch, but that's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna have to trim this air dam, and that's it. All right, there we have it. There's our front mount receiver winch setup. Gotta run the wires, do that another day this week, but it's gonna be lower and further forward than your off-road bumper style. You lose a little clearance. For me, it's all right, but it's pretty smooth. Getting that air dam back on is a pain in the ass. And technical rating, if you don't know the trick about the wire to snake that stuff through, this took me probably 45 minutes. I could see this taking you hours if you don't set it up right. But there it is.